This is life-changing information right in your fingertips, and it is up to you to take this or not take it. If you're finding this video, you might be seeing this gesture around a lot lately, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can use this for yourself if you'd like to. I am someone who has been using these gestures for over 10 years and only just learned how powerful they are in the last 3 to 4 years. I've boiled down what I know into 4 main components that I'm going to share right now, and you can start using this today to your own benefit. Instead of seeing this as a good or bad thing, understand this is simply a tool and you can use it if you wish to. These 4 steps that I've boiled everything down into, I'm going to try to do this with as little cuts as possible, so pay attention, take notes, save this video, and definitely join the community because I'm going to have a few more free calls, but we may switch to a paid model because I've noticed people are not really engaging, and I think that if you don't pay for it, a lot of the time you don't value how much this information could change your life, but this is life-changing information right in your fingertips, and it is up to you to take this or not take it. Let's get into the 4 steps. I'm going to go through this systematically so you understand why these gestures work. So step number 1 is intention. You have to set what it is that you want to change or shift or access to begin with. So there are hundreds of these gestures that do different functionalities, and you may have 100 different things that you would either like to heal or access or change or, get different ideas. There are so many different things that you can do through meditation, or maybe you just want to see a better reality because right now we're living in a very weird reality. So there's all kinds of different meditations to access these different points. You have to set a strong intention. Mudras are excellent because many people, long time ago, have already set definitions to different hand gestures, and whether or not you believe their original definition, which is that there are energy points, and by connecting those different energy points, you are changing those different energy dynamics in your body, even if you don't believe that, there is now science and also anecdotal evidence that collective belief is very strong and powerful. So there's already collective belief stored inside these gestures to mean certain things. Once you have your intention set, you would pick the gesture or the meditation that goes along with it. In this case, this is called Hakini Mudra, or the gesture of power. This is specifically used to enhance your mental abilities, your cognition, your awareness, your sharpness, everything to do with mental power. The next step, phase 2, is to enter relaxation. If you want to look at this from the perspective of brainwave states, this is entering the theta brainwave state where you can access your subconscious mind, your subconscious energy, and make shifts like nothing else can in your waking mind. Entering the theta brainwave state can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths for an extended period of time, but I'm going to put a few other factors on the screen that you should definitely consider and why it might be hard for you to get into that state. Getting into this state is absolutely essential for the next phase. If you do not, you will not be able to experience the next phase, and you will not be able to experience the benefits or the changes from these gestures and meditations. Phase 3. Now you will enter the activation phase. This is the most important phase, but if you don't do steps 1 and 2, this does not matter at all, and it may never happen for you. The activation phase is simply where your brain has firmly registered the meaning of this gesture, the intention of this gesture into your subconscious mind, and you may feel this in your body as chills. You may see a vision in your mind. You may receive a knowing. You may get certain sounds. You may have some sort of sensory perception that goes along with this activation, and most people do, and that is how you will absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that you have experienced what I call an activation. This is simply your brain recognizing this intention and this gesture. This is very, very important because this is how you will deepen that state inside your mind and experience changes a lot quicker than if you simply did changes in your waking state. The key to experiencing an activation is the first 2 steps: to set the intention, to be fully relaxed in the body and mind, and to enter this gesture as slowly, as intentionally as you possibly can. This will be the most effective way for you to activate that energy and feel it viscerally inside your body. even beyond your five senses. So it is in your five senses, but there will be a sense that goes beyond that is quite difficult to describe unless you have tried one of my meditations before. Another thing that is very important is to keep a very gentle pressure in whatever the gesture you're using is. So if it's this, it should be barely touching. If it's this, they should be barely touching. The harder you are pressing, the more against the energy and against the changes that you are actually going sometimes. The fourth phase, to make sure that this energy shift is actually experienced in your real life, that is reinforcement. Sometimes we can do some of these gestures and experience a change very quickly within hours or days. Other times, some of these gestures require quite a lot of reinforcement depending on your energy that you begin with. It might require a lot of repetition for you to sustain that energy and actually bring it into your reality. This is your time to start learning and practicing, so go check out the tutorials, ask me anything you want in the comments. I will be rededicating my page to mudras and helping you learn how to use them this year. I will still have hair oil content. I have new products coming out to help with hair health, skin health, and gut health, so there will be a mix of both styles of content. But just so you know, my main goal is to always help you shift your energy so our collective energy can shift for the best.